Hey, it's Megan. Welcome back to another Dollar Tree video. This time we are doing everyday hacks and DIYs. These are easy ideas that you can use year round. And with all that said, we're getting started right now. For this first idea, you just need to pick up one of these glass vases from the old DT and a pack of these mini glasses. The mini glasses are found in the catering section. You get 6 for $1.25, not too bad of a deal. Then you just need to grab some E6000 or any type of glue that dries clear and has a strong hold. And you're gonna apply that around the lid of one of the mini glasses. I found it easiest just to use a toothpick and kind of barely scrape a thin layer of glue and attach it to the vase. And if you are wondering where we are going with this DIY, we are making a lamp. Now this will fit any type of Uno lampshade, which are the lampshades that just fit right around the light bulb. Then all you have to do is just add another of the little mini glasses and you can just use hot glue for that. Then this lamp can take solar lights or one of Dollar Tree's push lights. The cool thing about this lamp is it works like a regular lamp minus the cord, and it looks just like a regular lamp minus the cord. You wouldn't know this wasn't a real lamp unless you took a peek inside the shade. So here's what it looks like with the lights off. The push light is really nice and bright. You could read a book with the push light. And if you wanted to put this outside, you could use a solar light. Now this isn't as bright. You probably would have a hard time reading, but it gives off a nice mood lighting. And I would probably glue a glass plate to the bottom if I was going to put it outside so it wouldn't get knocked away by the wind. And we are on to the next one, my friend, where all you need to do is pick up one of these glass trivets from the candle section. You're going to print out a photo on regular printer paper. I used a regular printer. My printer is 15 years old with regular ink, nothing special. Then just trace out your photo and you're going to cut out your photo. Okay, so check it out. In order to get the cleanest fit using Mod Podge, first thing you want to do is take water and you're going to saturate the back of your print. This might seem crazy or scary, like you're messing up the photo. I promise it turns out perfect in the end. So after you totally saturate the back of your photo, you just need the smallest bit of Mod Podge and you're going to spread that around, clean off your brush with water, dry it off so it's just damp, and you're going to use that to smooth out all the air bubbles and all the wrinkles, swiping your brush from side to side, going the same direction until everything's nice and smooth. Now this part's optional, depending on how you want to use your trivet. I waterproof mine with some spray paint clear sealant. And bada bing, bada boom, look at this. This surface isn't even flat and smooth, and there's no air bubbles. Perfect fit. It looks like we ordered it from a store that way. And what I made this for was my coffee. It's impossible for me to stir my coffee without getting a mess everywhere. This trivet is large enough that it catches all the overflow of the coffee and it has a lip so it won't spill over to the countertop. Now, another idea using these trivets is you can paint it whatever color your heart desires. You don't have to spray paint. I just prefer spray painting. I always have spray paint on hand. Paint your trivet whatever color your heart desires. Then pick up a pack of these, okay, I believe they're called doilies. They might be called dollies. I'm not really sure. This is a word I've only read. I don't think I've ever heard it said aloud. So pick up a pack of the doilies in the catering section. You're going to trace out the trivet and then trace out a smaller circle just using a glass. Then cut out your circles. Then just like the last DIY, you're going to spread your Mod Podge. You're going to wipe off the brush with a damp brush and smooth out all the bubbles. Now, game time decision. I decided to take that little circle we cut out from the middle and use a stencil to trace out my last initial, cut that out, and then apply that with Mod Podge, all just the same. Everything's pretty much the same with this DIY, except we're not using a photo. And then after the Mod Podge dries, because I am using this for a coaster, just like the last DIY, I sealed it with some clear spray paint. Now, Mod Podge does make dishwasher safe Mod Podge, where supposedly it doesn't get cloudy and it dries clear. I haven't tried it out. So if you have, you'll have to let me know if it actually dries clear, because that's my main concern. I don't want it to look like I applied any Mod Podge. And we are on to the next idea, which is more of a hack. Now, Dollar Tree year round will sell these ice cube trays. They're silicone. Even if you have an ice maker, go ahead and pick one up, my friend. Because what you can do is you can melt down your almost burnt down candles and just turn those into wax melts. I do this all the time. I hate wasting wax, especially if I love the smell of a candle. So doing this just helps me enjoy my candles a little bit longer. You can also give these as gifts because Dollar Tree will sell year-round, or just about year-round, seasonal ice cube trays for summer, Christmas, Valentine's Day, Easter, maybe not 4th of July or President's Day, but just about every holiday. And we are on to the next ones, my friend, where all you need to do is pick up the largest size vase that Dollar Tree sells that is still under $1 or $1.25, I guess I should say. Now, this is the 8.5 vase. They sell two other sizes, a 6-inch and a 7-inch vase. We are using the 8.5-inch vase and one of Dollar Tree's margarita glasses. Just use a stronghold permanent glue that dries clear, which the only thing I really know of is these 6000, and glue your glass and your margarita glass bottom to bottom. I did the same thing with these 7-inch glasses, just using a candlestick instead of a margarita glass, and here's what that looks like. Now, to take this up to the next level, instead of using pillar candles, grab some of Dollar Tree's taper candles and just cut down the tops so they fit directly into your vase. Y'all, I know this is so simple, but it has such a huge impact. I saw something very similar on a show that I was watching, this setup in the background where they had these clear candles with the taper candles. And I loved it. I thought it looked so elegant and it's perfect for a tablescape. I can use this year round. All I have to do is change out the centerpiece. And I, in my 100% personal biased opinion, thinks this looked so high end and I love it. I'm going to use it year round. Now for this next idea, all you need to do is grab one of these glass bowls from the old DT. I love how all the details on this glass, it's my favorite bowl, but you can use any glass bowl for this really. And what you're going to do is you're going to spray the outside of the bowl only in a metallic or a gold color. Then grab any one of Dollar Tree's candle holders. It doesn't matter which style, whichever one's tickling your fancy or whichever one you can find in stores, I guess, really. And you're going to paint that a base neutral color or a contrasting color to our metallic gold. Then after you've painted your candlestick, you're going to go back over the gold and paint your bowl the same color. Once that dries, you're just going to use permanent stronghold glue. I'm not using these 6000 because I don't need it to dry clear. I love gel super glue, has a strong hold, fast dry time. Within only 10 minutes, you can pick it up and move it around. That's what I'm using. And bonus points, the smell does not kill my nose like a 6000. And bada bing, bada boom, we just made ourselves a gorgeous candy bowl. And I know it's another simple one, but it's so gorgeous. And remember, y'all, this is food safe. We did not spray paint on the inside of this bowl at all. So before I put anything in there, I took one of those yellow and green scrub brushes and scrubbed out with soap and water to make it super nice and clean. And you know what? If you're watching your sugar intake, you could use this as a fruit bowl. It just looks really nice and gorgeous. Once again, another simple little easy hack. And for this next idea, you can grab any one of Dollar Tree's wooden shapes. I'm using the heart shape, or actually I'm using the conversation heart shape, which is the same size as the wooden heart shape they sell because I filmed this around Valentine's Day. And all you have to do is just paint your heart white. Then print out some music sheets. I'm using my wedding song, but you can find all kinds of free downloadable music sheets online. And once again, I printed this off regular printer, regular paper, regular ink, nothing fancy. All you have to do is trace out your heart on your music sheet, cut out your music sheet, and then use tea or coffee to stain your music sheet. Once that's dry, use a plain old regular glue stick to apply your music sheet to your heart. Now, if you don't have a perfect fit with your paper on your heart, which you won't, it's almost impossible. No worries, because the way we are going to get the cleanest, nicest, most professional looking cut is just to use sandpaper, swipe away from the heart, and that will give you the most perfect, cleanest cut. Once again, it'll look like you ordered it offline and you purchased it this way, like it was tailor-made to fit whatever item you're using when you use sandpaper to swipe away. Anyways, this is just some really nice table decor. It's gorgeous. If you want to use this like a coaster, you could just seal it with that clear spray paint, but I'm just using it as everyday table decor. And you know, in a previous video, I shared that you can use one of the smaller wooden heart shapes from Dollar Tree to make a coaster. You can use a photo. And remember, if you're going to use a coaster or use it as a coaster, just seal it with the clear spray paint. And we're on to the next one, where all you need is one of these large soup mugs from Dollar Tree. The color does not matter. Then you're going to want to melt down some of your old candles, or you can use pillar candles from Dollar Tree. Just remember, Dollar Tree's pillar candles are not scented. So if you do want some type of scent, you'll want to throw some wax melts into the pillar candles to make them scented. Just glue a wick to the middle of your cup and then fill up your cup with wax 3/4 of the way full. While your cup of wax is cooling, go ahead and grab a cookie cutter, any shape, it doesn't really matter. I'm doing Valentine's Day because once again, I filmed this right before Valentine's Day. And what you're going to do is you're going to pour your wax into your cookie cutter. Now, if the wax is slipping out from under the cookie cutter, it's spilling everywhere, just stop and let your wax cool for like another 5 or 10 minutes. The wax does not have to be super hot off the stove to work. In fact, the cooler, the better. Then just use a toothpick to poke out a hole in the middle and then fish your wick through the hole you made with the toothpick. Fill up the rest of your candle and bada bing, bada boom. That is it, my friend. Now, once again, obviously this is for Valentine's Day, or it could be used for Valentine's Day, but you can do this for any reason, any holiday, any season. This looks so cool. So I ordered a Texas shaped cookie cutter for my son's Texas history class. I didn't realize I ordered the monster cookie size of the Texas because this cookie cutter is like 5 inches. It's huge. Anyways, I used this to make a candle because it was way too big to make the cookies I was going to make for his class. I think this looks amazing, but I've also made this style of candle for Christmas and Halloween. When I first figured out how to do this a few years ago, I was so proud of myself. I still am, and I still love the way all these candles look. I want to make one for just about every holiday. Anyways, if you're looking for some more organizational type of hacks, guess what, my friend? I got you covered, and I'll have a video linked in the description. One more thing before we go. If you're still here, you're the real MVP. And if you're still here, I just want to remind you, I do not have a Glue Guns N' Roses Facebook page. So if you're following a Glue Guns N' Roses Facebook page, that's not me. That is somebody from Pakistan, I think. I don't know. I can't get Facebook to take them down. I've reported them multiple times, and that's the reason they post really weird stuff like headless dogs and a lot of other really odd stories. Anyways, it's not me, but that is it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you next time. I don't have a Facebook page.